Carter Finley Stadium. NC State gets it rocking. The red and black, 50,000 plus. This is one of the most fun places to watch a game in North Carolina. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Holly. NC State will kick off, and that'll get things underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find room for the big play. He'll be stopped after a short return. It's a coverage unit right on top of it. The Orange offense will take the field, and they have the first possession of this game. And here comes the junior running back. The ground game on him to pick up those tough yards and take care of the ball.
What a challenge for this running back here. This late in the season against a conference opponent, one of the better run defenses in the entire country, too. We know this guy's been an absolute game breaker toting the rock, but this defensive coaching staff has had a lot of time and a lot of film all season to watch this guy and watch the schemes of this running attack. It'll be interesting to see if this guy can break through in one of his biggest tests of the year.
Looking to throw, it's Odom. Fires to the big fella. Oh, he's got some space. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going.
And you've really seen the evolutions of tight ends, man. These guys are no longer just big bodies that block like the extension of the offensive line. They're more like receivers, and I love when the quarterback gets it out of his hands, and then you just watch. Like, they can make plays, they can run people over, they can now run around people. Like, so nice to have these tight ends.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Straight ahead, it's Miller. Maybe some room here. At the 30. Gets it all the way inside the... yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Finds us back in the middle. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. The give is to Miller. Several defenders there to get him on the ground.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? And part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to have to step up big time in this situation.
They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. He wants it all. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. You could see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
Throw to the end zone, picked off. A tough start to the opening drive as the defense comes up with a big play. Keeps it on the ground. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that 1st down. They'll run it. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Dropping back, it's Bailey. Back's got it on the screen. Breaks into the open. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. North Carolina State defining efficiency on this drive. Quarterback changing the play. Got an alley. There's a crease. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
Sells the run, looking to pass. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw away.
The give. He's got the first down. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. Clock stops for just a moment. There is a member of the Syracuse Orange who is shaken up. NC State with a fresh set of downs thanks to that running game. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Scott. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Hits the hole. It's Scott. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So it's an 80-yard drive, and the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run. And he's coming out of the end zone. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
It's early in the game, and as offenses try to get their rhythm, these easy completions are very important because that's what helps you get your feet underneath you as an offense and as a unit. And hopefully, as this game goes on, they'll be able to rev up and get more aggressive taking shots.
He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The pull and throw off the RPO. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. They'll need a bunch on second down. Running inside, it's Miller. Swapped immediately.
Man, how about that defense on the snap? They are in the backfield with great penetration. Nowhere to go for the running back. That defense was sitting on G, waiting on O.
Back to throw, it's Odom. They're all over him. Got his man. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The Orange will have to punt. He gets his first one of the day out of there. They used him 3 times in that loss last week. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Takes the handoff. It's Scott. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. Both teams wanted to run the football. Let's take a look at the numbers for these two guys so far. lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Right back to the well. Enough to move the chains. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be first down.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. The ride didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Trying to surprise him with the pass. And his throw is incomplete. The Wolfpack line up facing 3rd and approximately half a mile. To throw, it's Bailey. Oh, pressure's coming. Got a man in the middle. And he got it so close to that first down marker, but they still have a little work to do. It'll be 4th down. And now the Wolfpack will call the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. 4th down and less than a yard, and of course the offense is going to stay on the field. On play action. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Converts on 4th down, still going. He's loose on the right. Touchdown, Wolfpack. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house. Effective offense, leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score comes on a pass from 40 yards out. And he's going to bring it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Orange ready to go on the attack on this drive. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
From the gun, it's Weaver. He's got enough to give Syracuse the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the RPO, got him. It'll be a gain of 6, sets up 2nd and 4. Syracuse right back at it. Sets his feet. It's Odom. Rush right in his face. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
At this point, trailing by a lot, the defense is expecting you to throw it. If you're going to throw over the middle of the field, the window's going to open and close quickly. You've got to have better timing to complete that throw. They just didn't have it there.
Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Here comes the heat. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. Syracuse will send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not a lot of room to make this catch. Makes a move. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. North Carolina State has it back on the offense, headed to the field. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. He'll try to do it himself. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
They knock him down at the 40, but he picks up 5, and it'll be enough for a first down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10. Looking for space. It's Goss. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Caught in the backfield. It's Goss. There he goes. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
3rd and 6 yards to go. He's changing the play. Back to throw, it's Bailey. It's complete on the right side. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, NC State! They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all 3 facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half for the home team.
The returner will field it and bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Hey guys, here on the orange sideline, I can tell you this crowd has played a factor early in this game. On the road, in a hostile environment, they have not been able to get going in this game. They have failed to score, not productive on their early drives, and they are talking about how the crowd noise is impacting them. I see them talk to each other, trying to tighten things up at the line of scrimmage. This is a factor. This crowd is making a big difference here so far. Guys?
Holly, thank you. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later. Take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
2nd down, gonna throw it. Got it behind the line. It's Miller. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Syracuse right back at it. Wants to throw. It's Odom. Under pressure. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. Sometimes you think you got a free play, and then you mess it up with a negative one.
And I get the aggressiveness. 3rd and inches, you know you can go for it on 4th down, but the defense wasn't fooled. They were ready, got the big sack, and now 4th down becomes a little more interesting.
Syracuse will be forced to punt. Making his first move. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. This has been an impressive first half, and Jesse, they'd love nothing better than to tack another one on before the break.
And why would they want to stop at this point? Everything they've dialed up, they've been able to execute, throwing and running the football, Dave.
And how critical is it for this defense to get a stop down right now before the half? They can create some momentum on their side by getting a stop before the half.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Sells to fake. Moving to his left. Looking down the middle. Finds a tight end. They bring him down, but it'll be first down at the 42. Timeout called by NC State. That's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Fresh center downs going to the air. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. The Wolfpack uses its final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Stepping to the right. Going to try to get it himself. Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run, but you got to get shots on this guy when
It's a seam wide open. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line.
He can throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
Quarterback signaling to his guys. They'll move the wide receiver. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. He is brought down and sacked. That is not the offense's ideal way to finish up the half, but we'll head to the locker room. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Before we kick off the second half, Holly Rowe, what do you have?
Hey guys, I caught up with the Wolfpack head coach coming out of the locker room. He is thrilled with the play of his quarterback. No turnovers right now. They have been clean and efficient on offense. They've got a lead.
He's going to take a shot. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window at the end.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. The screen, by definition, is slow developing. That was just a little too slow.
Yeah, quarterback just held on to it a split second too long. You want to invite the rush to you as a quarterback when you're executing that play, but you've got to be able to get rid of it, and you've got to be able to negotiate the rush and somehow, some way, find a way to get that receiver.
Makes the grab in their space. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. They give it to him again. Turning it on. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. North Carolina State defining efficiency on this drive. Sells the run, wants to pass. Buying a little time to his left. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. To the air, it's Bailey. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Wide receiver comes in motion. Miller with the ball. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. He'll be thinking about that one, almost an interception.
And we were talking about it at half, guys. Like, how are they going to crack this puzzle, right? This defense so elite in the first half. Second half, they come out, they're trying to throw the football, man. I just don't know where the weaknesses are. They're going to have to keep working and keep trying to make that big play and stay aggressive. But so far, on every level of this defense, they've been dominant.
Syracuse right back at it. He wants to throw it again. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Cuse. He got it back corner of the end zone.
And finally, guys, we've been talking about this offense. When are they going to get it going? When are they going to have that spark? They make the play. They finally get on the board. Now, can they keep the momentum going? Can they play complementary football? Can the defense get a few stops and the offense keep this up?
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. The handoff. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
Still looking to his right. Trying to escape and get it himself. Oh, he's got some space. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. You look to be backed up, and then suddenly you're not. Big play has them across the 50, and they'll have it 1st and 10. On the move, it's Scott. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Going to the running game. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the 1st down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
You can tell, man, really made a point for this offense to run the football, to be physical and defensively. Already getting behind in this football game, not stopping the run on this drive. They've got to get more aggressive. They've got to get more physical on that line of scrimmage.
No doubt offense wants to keep running the football to win this game, but I'm wondering if they're starting to go to the well too often. They got to start showing some new wrinkles here at Sunday.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Look out! That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. And the returner will be knocked down. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Finds his man. It's Weaver. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. A productive play is one that gets you at least halfway to another first down here on 1st and 10. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half, defense
breaks a tackle, and he might go into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Powers inside. And they get to him early, and he'll be knocked down for a loss of 4.
Yeah, this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Needs it here on 4th down. Rushes on. They get to him as he throws. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Leaves it in his belly. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there. NC State going up-tempo.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got a lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Really nice run there, picking up the 1st down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Motion from the wide receiver. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Trainers are out there having a look at this freshman defensive tackle to see if he is going to be able to continue. Hits inside. It's Scott. And he finds some solid space. Makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. Coming to the line looking for that 1st down on 3rd and short from the 29. Inside the 20-yard line, they'll mark it at the 18.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
Well, they're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the 1st down.
The Wolfpack put themselves in a hole here on 2nd down. The play fake. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And he'll need to curl this one in from 44 yards out on the right hash. Splits the uprights. It's good. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we're looking pretty good.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Makes the catch. It's Clement. They're now out across the 40, and he's out of bounds at the 42. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Odom. He'll pull it down. Hits the slide, got the first down with his feet.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
Catch in the middle, it's Clement. At the 20, he's got space. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. They'll run it. It's Miller. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Second down to the air. Gets rid of it. He's got it and still on his feet. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Orange.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
If they're going to pull off this big rally, they'll need to get this one back. They line up for the onside kick.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend.
Well, the offense has the lead, and we call this 4-minute offense. This is a situation that teams around the country practice, having the lead late in the game and needing to ice it by running the football and throwing high-percentage passes.
They'll ride him again. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Makes the grab and knock down, and he's got it at the 25-yard line. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play. So they'll use a timeout here. 1 more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Quick give. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They'll use a timeout on defense here. That's their final one. The clock stops just once more at the 2-minute mark. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Gauze. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Making the adjustment on the play. Got to make the play on 4th. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. He's got enough to move the chains, and that clock will keep moving, and they'll be able to run it out.
I love the play call in this situation. You need 1 first down to ice the game, so you're just throwing to the sticks, trusting your quarterback to make the right read. In rhythm, they get it done. They're going to walk out of here with the win, David.
And this used to be a situation where you'd see offenses get very conservative, run the football. We gotta play safe. No. I'm putting the ball in my best player's hands, telling him to go end this thing, and he does exactly that.
If they can pick up a yard here on 2nd down, that might put this one in the books. Tight end now in motion. They'll run him again.
That's why it's so important to have success on 1st and 2nd down. They're running the ball on 2nd down. You trust your O-line to get the job done. The running back does his. And now, with the positive play, you're setting up 3rd and inches.
They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Tries to get it himself. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
And you see this so much in college football, man. Now, short yard situations, you give it to your QB, you get the extra blocker, and it's just really hard to stop, man, because he still is a thrower, and there's still that threat. But nice job being physical on the line of scrimmage by this offense.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolfpack. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. That would have put a little extra distance, give them a little cushion down the stretch.
And there was a little bit of hope, but you just snatched it away with that touchdown. This game is now over.
And now they'll try to get the 2-point conversion, guys. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. He's got the 2-point conversion, and they build on that lead.
I like it. Nice execution. Catch the football. Get it out of your hand. Nice rhythm, nice timing for that 2-point conversion.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Syracuse offense makes its way onto the field. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe...
There he goes. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can.
On the play. 2nd down.
Long way to go on 2nd down. Wants to pass. Turns it upfield. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team come into fruition. Just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are. But when you stack wins week after week on top of each other and start to have success, you start to grow as an identity and you start to understand who you are.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.